What's going on, guys? Kyle Minecraft 100 here, and in this video I'll be bringing you guys a quick and ultimate guide on how to build, wield, and upgrade the Staff of Lightning here in the Zombies map Origins. Let's get to the video. So the whole idea behind obtaining the elemental staff parts for this staff is going to consist of relying on the horses. So if you're at excavation, what you want to do is make your way to the back of excavation to the church area is where the horses are. So if you grab one of these horses and ride them, what you're going to do is you're going to ride them out of the church and past generator 4 to the trench area. This is where your first elemental lightning staff part is going to be. So if you're going to see this little jump where you want to jump, unfortunately I missed. But if you're going to make it, you want to jump, make the jump, and then right ahead through this little boardwalk area, you'll see your first lightning staff part. So you're going to grab that part, and then you're going to basically follow the trench path to get to the next part. So as you can see, my gameplay is a little sped up. I just followed the trench path part and just rode my horse all the way back around to excavation where the next staff piece is. So I'm gonna jump inside this little hole here, and the staff will be right behind the little window area. So you're gonna grab your second lightning staff piece, hop on this horse, and you're gonna continue through the trench area. So you're gonna jump up here between generator 4 and 5, and you're gonna walk through this trench area. Your last but not least lightning staff part is gonna be right through here where these steps are. So you're gonna jump out, and you're gonna grab your last lightning staff piece. Now, just a quick note that the horses aren't the only way to get these staff pieces. You can also go and get jumping aid, as you can see here. So jumping aid and the horses are the two ways to go in order to get the staff. But now we can move on to obtaining the disc CDs. So the first disc we're going to worry about is our actual lightning staff disc. So one location could be right next to the wind portal. If we head outside of the wind tunnel, our next location, which is the location that spawned in my game, is right here, right in front of generator 4 on this wall. And the last location for your lightning staff CD spawn can be right next to the Wonderfish. So the next CD we want to focus on obtaining is the musical CD. One possible location will be above those quartz steps leading to Pack Punch, as you saw. And the second possible location could be right next to these steps leading down to the bottom of excavation. And the last but not least possible spawn can be right in this corner following those steps. So if you have your musical CD, you want to run down to the bottom, place it in those jukebox, and then boom, this wall will open up, giving us an indication that now we have access to possibly building any of the 4 staffs, and also gives us the heads up that we could get our last and final piece to building our lightning staff. So this possible piece will be in generator 5. This is the lightning portal. You want to place your lightning CD inside this jukebox, and then soon enough, boom, this portal will open up, indicating you could get your lightning crystal. So you want to jump inside this portal, and it will teleport us inside this place known as the crazy place. And then our crystal will be on top of this iron pillar, as you can see here. You want to grab the crystal, and now we have all parts that we need to build our lightning staff. So you want to go right back to the bottom of excavation where we put the jukebox at, past that little hole that opened up, and then boom, you want to run down here, and all 4 buildables for each staff will be right here. We're going to focus on the iron buildable right here, where we could build our lightning staff. You want to place down your 4 lightning staff parts, and boom, a button will appear. You'll click the button, and now you will have your lightning staff. So now that we have our lightning staff, we could get to upgrading this bad boy. So now what you want to do is you want to head back to the crazy place from the lightning tunnel that's in generator 5 to begin this upgrading process. So once you look up, you'll see different types of buttons. Well, plenty different buttons, and these buttons should turn from stone to wood, indicating that you can begin this step. So here's just a little sped up gameplay of me shooting these shots, and that's basically it for this first step. More so of a target practice type of thing, where you just have to shoot these buttons out of the iron blocks. But there are 6 total buttons, so if you hit all 6, then you should know that you got the buttons and you're able to start the next process for upgrading the staff. So the next step to upgrading this lightning staff will involve 7 different panels with buttons in the middle, like the one you can see here at the lightning tunnel. We will all need to hit these panels in order. So the first one you want to hit is that lightning tunnel one that I just showed you. The next one I'm taking you guys all the way to church. It'll be behind the church, actually, right in the trench area right here. This is the second panel you want to make sure you hit. The third panel will be up on the upper level of the church, right next to the mystery box. You will find that panel over here. So if we jump down this hole here and we head outside the church and follow the path, we will make it to the next panel, which is in generator 4. And this panel will be behind the mystery box, as you can see here, also right outside of the wind tunnel. So if we take that one, then follow this trench path here to generator 1. Well, you can use different paths, but I'm going to show you guys through the trench area to generator 1. You could jump down here, and then generator 1 will be right inside this door over here. The panel will be right on the lower level, right next to these steps. You can catch the panel right there. Then the next panel will be at generator 2 behind these steps inside the little hut area where mystery box is. And the last one, we want to head to excavation. So you want to head up these steps, head outside this brown building here, and then through excavation past Pack-a-Punch on the lower level. Next to these stairs on the other side, you will find your last panel for the lightning staff upgrade. So I'm going to show you guys a bit of some gameplay of how this works. So I'm going to click this button. The button disappears. It gives me an orange block, which is the first block that you will receive for this upgrade. So you had to go to the panel that is going to take your orange block. So I can show you an example how this works. I'm clicking this button, which is the last panel you click. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't disappear. It doesn't take my block because that is the wrong panel. You have to go to the panel that takes your block, which is this one behind the church. I click the button disappears. It takes my orange block, and then it gives me another block, which is a brown block. Now I had to find a panel that is going to take the brown block, which is this panel on the upper level of the church here. It takes my brown block, and then it gives me a black block. So now I'm going to head to generator 4, which is the next panel you need to click. I click the panel, and it gives me a red block in return for my black. So now I'm going to head to generator 1, speed up this gameplay, run through the trench area just like I showed you guys in theater mode. Jump through here, head through the door, and I'm going to run down to get to this panel. Click the button. It replaces my red block with a white block, and now I'm going to go right over back to generator 2 so I can get rid of my white block and replace of a blue block, as you can see here. So I get my blue block, the button for generator 2 disappears, and now we are on our last panel. I click the button, it gives me an iron block, and boom, my iron block disappears, indicating you have completed this step to the upgrade of the lightning staff. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head down to the tomb where we originally built our lightning staff, and we're going to look at this wall that contains 4 different colors, each of the 4 colors representing each of the 4 elemental staffs. We're going to focus our attention on the white blocks to turn them iron blocks, and the way we're going to turn them iron is we're going to look at these levers here. See the first one over this ledge over here, and these levers need to be on top of an iron block or in front of an iron block. As you can see, this next one that's through that little path there, you can pull. It'll be 4, so we got 2. This is the third one in front of the billboard of the elemental stats, and the last one we want to get is going to be past jumping age. So if I can make my way there, you'll see it. Got to clear out these mobs really quickly, and as you can see, it's going to be right next to jumping age. As you can see in this little dark area, we want to pull that lever, and boom, if I look at this wall, those white blocks, as you can see, those 4 white blocks that was on the wall are now covered with iron block, indicating that we can now get to our final step of upgrading this lightning staff. So in order to officially upgrade our lightning staff, we want to come to a crazy place and we want to place our lightning staff on the same item frame that our lightning crystal was on. So once we place our lightning staff on the item frame, we will have to gather a ton of kills. So you want to kill a lot of mobs in a crazy place, and this will be our last step to upgrading our lightning staff. So I didn't come as prepared, but make sure you have Juggernaut, Damage A, anything to help you with this battle for upgrading our staff. But soon enough, when you get enough kills, as you can see here, a button will appear. You want to click the button, and boom, you will have your elemental upgraded staff. As you can see, our lightning staff is called Nunzura's Bite. And it also grants us another ammo box for our lightning staff, as well as leggings for netherite armor, as you can see here. So this is personally my favorite staff. Not only does it light the zombies on fire, but it also has arrow of decays, which makes it even stronger. And even better yet, if you punch the zombies with the bow, it lights them on fire. So personally, this is my favorite staff, and you can't go wrong with this one. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if you found this useful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.